All right, and welcome to our first learning path of Unit 2, where we will be evaluating expressions. We will be solving equations and inequalities throughout this unit. For this learning path in particular, we are going to be focusing on these learning targets here, which are evaluating algebraic expressions, translating expressions between written and numerical forms, and mathematical properties and their uses. Um, you will see on this page, if you are on task 1 of 6 in this page here, you will notice this will be where this video is inserted if you need to revisit it and listen to it again. You will see the links for teaching sessions this week and also a list of all of the tasks that will be required for you to complete this week. Okay, in task 2, you have a few things to pay attention to. Number one, you'll notice on this slide, it tells you to complete the task within the attached Google Slides. So you will have to open up your attachment that says Properties of Operations. You will take notes on the properties. On slide 2, you will follow the 4 links to practices using the properties and read more information about each. Slide 2 is your teaching material, and it is so important that you not skip over that. You should be going to the 4 links that are attached and actually doing the work on those links to make sure that you understand the properties and their uses. And then on slide 3, you will complete a vocabulary sort. So again, this is a 3-slide Google Slides, and it's important that you do all 3 of them before you submit that. So let's take a look at the Google slide for a second. Okay, slide 1, it said to take notes on these. So here are all of your properties that you're going to be responsible for knowing. On slide 2, it says click on each plus sign and multiplication sign to follow the links to practice sites. So you will notice for each of these there is a Khan Academy information that you can watch and or read through and take notes on. And then there's a study jam. I'm not sure if you're familiar with study jam, but it will give you lots of opportunities to see examples and try it yourself. So there is a Khan Academy and a study jam for each of those for you to do. And then on slide 3, there is a vocabulary sort where you are following the directions to complete this Google slide. You can, as you know, go up to your Zoom or put it in so that you can look at it larger. You won't be able to drag and drop if you're in present mode, so make sure that you're in edit mode, but you can use that zoom function to make it larger as you are wanting to solve, and then use the scroll bar to do that. Okay, so that is your second task, all reviewing the mathematical properties of operations. In task 3, we are going to focus on evaluating expressions. You're going to learn what it means to evaluate an expression, and you will get some practice. So tasks to complete on this page, it tells you your practice tasks are watching the video introduction, which is here, your algebraic expressions. You will have a PowerPoint video lesson and practice, which if I scroll down, you will see is right here. So you'll be able to do the practice along with me in this video that I've prepared for you. And then finally, you will take a Google quiz. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see that you will solve, you will go to a practice Google quiz that will be assigned to you and linked here. All right, you will notice that I have actually gone ahead and linked the quiz, so you'll just be able to click on this link here and complete your assignment. Again, it's important to have done all of the practice material on this page before skipping to the quiz. All right, on task 4, we're going to move into writing expressions and using the function of translating expressions. So your tasks include a video introduction, a PowerPoint lesson, a Khan Academy video and practice problems to submit, and then an Edulastic assignment in Google Classroom. So here is your video assignment. Here is your PowerPoint lesson. and teaching to go along with that. So it might be important to pause and take notes there. Your Khan Academy practice, and then you will see that your Edulastic is assigned in your Google Classroom. So it says go to Google Classroom to find this assignment. So your graded assignment for this particular page, you will have to go to Google Classroom to complete that. Task 5 of 6 is a formative assessment. It's learning quiz on everything that you will have learned in this learning path. And then task 6 is something new that we are starting this week. It is from Forsyth County, and you as a 7th grader will be involved in looking into how technology improves algebra learning and problem solving. So it is a research study that Forsyth County 7th graders are involved in. So you are going to have the opportunity to do some practice problems throughout the year that are associated with this research study. Your parents received a letter about this. You can ask them about it. It was emailed a couple of weeks ago. So you can talk with them about that if you want to learn more. And then your first assignment is assignment 1. You will click here to follow the instructions for logging in. And you will also notice that it says you will receive a message from your teacher with your username and password. Those will come to you this week in It's Learning. I have not sent them as of the time that I'm making this video. So you will not probably expect that before Tuesday, but since it's the last step in your learning path, you should just plan to do this piece the last towards the end of the week once you have your username and password. So be looking for that in an email to you at some point this week. All right. And then there are very specific login instructions that you will be able to follow. So pay close attention to that. And then you will notice that some of these questions will be things that we have not covered yet. And that's the intention of it. You will continue to learn and grow and using these programs as we move forward. So don't worry about it if it's something you don't know. Don't get stuck on it. It's just intended for you to do your best, and then we will just observe your progress over time. Okay? So no worries there if it's something that you're not sure about. All right. Have a great week, and as always, email me if you have questions. I hope that you'll take advantage of our teaching sessions this week. Again, those are on Wednesday and Friday, linked on the first page of our learning path this week. So hopefully I will be able to speak with you guys on Wednesday and or Friday, but in the meantime, make sure you email if you have any questions at all. All right, have a great week, and we will talk soon. Bye.